morning, YouTube. It's early and it's cold, and we're here with Heather Bartos. She's a teacher, and we brought our lovely girls to visit today to talk to first and second grade science.
Yes, it was amazing.
And this is the Green Hill Hornets.
Yes, we're the Green Hill Hornets.
Yay!
In Addison, Texas, and we were so excited to have Miss Boerst speak with us about her amazing bees. It was unbelievable. The puns kept on coming. So much fun.
It was a great time. The kids were incredible. We so enjoyed it so much, and I know the bees have already told me they had fun.
So Michelle's laying out a plan. We got the participants today. We're gonna go get hives. Got 100 hives to go get. We're not gonna get them all today, and she's gonna tell us all what to do.
Okay, so come on here, because there's two that he's not aware of, and I want to show you how to get them. Right. So the one that the key has, this is Sandbass Road right here. Okay? This is the entrance to their property, but you're going to come down the neighbor's driveway about 10 feet to a gate there, and that gate's going to take you straight back to this second fenced pen, and the bees are there. There's no lock or anything here. There's a lock on this one. Well, we've picked up our first 3 hives. We're bringing them in from the field, and we can move them during the day because it is extremely cold. And I don't know if you can see that one hive in the middle has got girls coming out to investigate what's going on, but they're not going to go far. And they're going to scooch right back in there. Yeah, they went right back in. It's cold. Well, we didn't make it back before dark. So we're finishing our unloading. Taking a look, seeing what's a good hive. And then the boys are taking them over here and putting them down. Can't see much.
Winner. There you go. That's a good one.
And we're using a white light because it's too cold for the bees to come flying out. So it doesn't matter if we use a white light or a red light tonight, which is again why we're moving them during the day. Because what is it, about 10 degrees, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
This is the last row to go out. Good job, good job, good job.
Yay.
Woo, yes. And this was 2 trucks worth. Hey, y'all. You know, the last couple of days we've been moving our bees into the yards. And we had a hive that didn't have any bees, but it had to have been an extremely recent evacuation because look at this. This whole super, y'all, is filled with beautiful honey that has not been robbed out by any other bees. Oh my gosh, look at that. There is 10 good frames of honey. So you know what I did? I put that back in the back of my truck, and I'm going to process that probably tonight. And this should make me, man, maybe about 25 pounds of honey, 25 pounds of honey. It's pretty stinking heavy to lift. So added bonus for this year, a little extra honey. We'll taste it before we process it and make sure it doesn't have that bitter fall honey taste. But I think it's going to be sort of a darker blend than spring honey, but still a nice caramely taste. Wahoo! Hey y'all, I know you remember me talking about these beautiful frames of honey and how I was going to take them in my house and I was going to process them. And then I decided maybe I was being selfish. So I have some hives out here, and I think they could use a little extra feed. It's a beautiful warm day in the middle of January and some cold days coming up. So I have decided not to be selfish, and I am going to leave these out as free food for the girls. They've already started finding this, And we're gonna free feed kind of on the other side of this tree, which is really far enough away from those hives to prevent any robbing, because we don't want any weak hives up there to get robbed by any feral bees. As you can see, there's a lot of trees around, so there's going to be a lot of feral bees here too. So I guess we'll let this one pass. There'll be plenty of honey later, and I'll feed these girls and keep them healthy. Hey y'all, it's January and it's a cold day, so I'm stuck in the office. I'm doing a little light reading on Beekeepers Handbook, making a workbook for our classes, doing a little planning, getting things ready. Yesterday was a beautiful day, so I was out in the bees a little bit. It's going to rain next week, so we'll be stuck in the office doing a little more planning, a little more getting ready for our classes, making some PowerPoints. Super excited to be teaching about bees. I really have a passion for bees, and I really have a passion for sharing my knowledge. So it's going to be an exciting year, I think. Lots of beekeeping, lots of teaching, lots of sharing. So y'all come on with us. All right, so we're picking up some hives. This is the last little bit of my hives, and we got to go way over there to pick them up. So we're gonna pick up a pallet, and then we're gonna run over there and lift the hives off the hive stands, put them on a 4-way pallet, bring them back with the Avant, put it on the truck, strap it up, and go to the next yard. It is currently 24 degrees on January the 20th. All right, so we grabbed 4 hives, took them off their bottom boards, put them on a pallet, had some bees chase us a minute, got Uncle Marty working the Avant, Nathan, I don't know, what are you doing here? Nathan's muscle. He's lifting them big hives. We actually had a heavy one on this one. 2 heavy ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice!
Guess I try to get it toward the middle.
Yeah, that's what
And then we'll have to move it back over later.
There's a lot to consider when packing a load on these trucks and strapping them down. You know, number one, I don't want to lose my bees on the side of the road, and number two, I don't think anyone wants a load of bees to land on the front of their car as we fly by, so I guess I better go help with the strap. Good job, good job. You do that like a master, Uncle Marty. So it's 24 degrees, and bees will come out of that hive. They will go right back in, and they aren't going to do very well if they come out, but they will come see what's going on. They like Nathan. They think you're their new friend. Yeah, they're going back in. Well, it's 39 degrees up at HQ, and it's sort of rain, spitting, sort of snowing. So we decided it was a good day to build a fire, hang out around the fire. There's Nathan. There's Gary, sort of digging in the fire. You know, some days are just like that, just a good day to burn some brush, get warm. I'm going to do some inventory in our barn, and then come out here and hang out every time I get cold. Have a toasty day, y'all.
Hi. Where do I look? Oh, there. Okay. Hi.
So this is Rebecca.
Hey.
And
Hello. It's very late at night.
this is me, Michelle. Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
we have just got done doing a podcast. because this is, do you know, this is our 3rd year.
No, really?
Yes, it is. Yes, we're starting our
gosh.
3rd year of our podcast. And
I still like you.
I know. Ditto. So it is, you even touched me.
I know.
Oh my God.
I was going to hug you, but I didn't.
know, you know what? So I'm a hugger, and Rebecca is not a hugger.
Here.
Ooh, and she won't ever let me hug her. So this is progress, people. On my 3rd year, she voluntarily hugged me. Anyway, our podcast is To Be or Not To Be.
Yeah, you should try it. Check it out.
Yeah, and we talk about bees and being beekeepers and
other things.
You know, life and all that sort of stuff. Being a Texas beekeeper.
Everything about beekeeping.
Right.
What it takes. So.
And it's 10 o'clock at night. And
it's very late.
This is what we do.
The security guard just came by.
Yeah, this is what we do in the after hours in the winter and the summer. And, you know, it's not too bad today because normally we show up in the summertime after we've been in the bee yard. And then that's...
I'm trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah, and that's a lovely... We try to stay away from each other.
I used to have a baseball cap on because my hair's so sweaty.
We're sweaty. We're gross. Yeah. We show up in our bee yard clothes. But yeah, we look good today.
Yeah, you look good. It's good to see you. Happy New Year.
Good to see you. Happy New Year. So anyway, to be or not to be, if you're bored, if you're in the car, you got a long trip.
You just want to laugh.
There you go.
Come laugh with us.
Hey y'all, I'm kind of on a special mission today. I need to get about 30 bees in a jar for an apitherapy client. So I came out to a little hive I have in the backyard. It's reasonably nice, reasonably warm. So the first frame that I pull, first of all, has nectar in it, which is beautiful for January. But of course, it also has my mama on here. Or it did. So I'm going to find her again. And I am going to put her in a little queen clip. And then I'm going to shake these bees into a container. And I'm going to take them to a client who has Lyme disease and is using apitherapy to help with his Lyme disease. So let's see if we can find Mama again. So we can clip her. You know, with 27 bees on this frame, it should be rather easy to find her unless she just walked off. So, y'all see her? I don't see her. I'm going to turn the camera off, try and find her, and I will come. All right, so I believe Mama walked off. I can't find her on this frame. So I'm going to kind of bang these bees into this container, and then I'm going to pour it into that glass jar with a lid. And I don't know if I can do this with one hand, so you may have to see the process after we're done. So we have the bees in the bowl. These are all nurse bees, so they won't fly anywhere. And now I'm getting ready to put them in the jar. Okay, so even after dumping the bees into the thing, I still have nurse bees in there because they just don't fly. And that is bee poop. So somebody got excited. With this weather, this cold weather, they don't always get to go out and get a cleansing flight. But it's been great today, a little rainy. It was raining the last couple of days, so maybe just someone hadn't made it on their cleansing flight yet. So now these girls are going back into this little hive. Those are going to my client, and everybody's happy. Okay, y'all, this is a good example of how grading works. So we look on the top. Well, that looked a lot better 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, but you can see that there's
0 bees in here. Yeah, and the reason we look from the bottom is because the frames are narrower, so we can see up in there better. But when he did first open it up, the lid was covered.
It was very misleading.
So we thought that would make a great video, but we lied.
Yeah, sometimes you only get to see it once.
Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. So look at that. That looks like it should be a good one. Maybe 5, 6 frames. But
look at the bottom.
Let's look at the bottom. Oh, that looks awful. Man, there may be a frame. Maybe.
The guy that would have graded that is 14 frames apiece.
Too bad he's not the broker.
So that's just an example of deceiving because they come to the top because it's warm. But, yeah. That's half a frame of bees spread all out. Now that one looks better on the bottom.
That one does look better.
Man, that might be a whole 3 frames.
Yeah.
All right, grading is subjective to who's doing it.
It shouldn't be.
Correct. So that's 12 bees. But the top looks good.
Yeah, maybe a frame.
Yeah,
Frame plus.
yeah, that's what I would say. And there you go. That's the life of grading bees. I got the greatest thing in the mail today. I got an envelope. And this envelope has a bee sticker on it, which shows you what's going to be in here. Oh my gosh. Oh. So I went and talked to some kids. I can't show any of the pictures because they show the kids' faces. But I went to talk to a whole bunch of first graders at Green Hills School. Oh my gosh. And they wrote me thank you letters. These are so awesome.
Hold them higher, babe.
Sorry. All the things that they learned about bees, the pictures of bees that they drew me. Oh my gosh. Dear Miss Boerst, I learned so much about bees, royal jelly, bee bread. Oh, these kids are so adorable. I learned that worker bees do all the work. I learned that the girl bees do all the work. There are 3 kinds of bees. Oh my gosh. And they all drew little pictures. I learned that there were 3,000 or 4,000 bees in the observation hive that I took. Oh, they all drew me pictures. Y'all, I love so much talking to people about bees. But I truly am moved by these kids. I am so thrilled that I could go talk to kids and share my passion with bees, and that they're passionate too, and that they send me pictures and they write me thank you notes. You know, this is like the coolest thing I ever do. I mean, bees are really cool too, but just talking to kids is really cool. Okay.
Show us the one picture, because you can.
Which one?
The
Oh, I can show you one picture that does not show anyone's face. So this is me
Hang on.
talking to the kids.
Hang on. Okay.
They're just so passionate, and they ask the best questions. You know what I never get tired of? The amount of bees in my workspace when I'm trying to do something. This is how I always wind up getting stung. I put my hand on something and a bee stings me, or I lay my arm, or I lean up against something. Come on, girls. Get out of the way. We got work to do. Okay, this is it. The quiet before the storm. Everything's getting ready. There's the empty semi. Got boxes ready to go. They're getting the forklift ready. Oh my gosh, we're doing it in sunlight, not in the dark, not in the ice, not in snow, not in rain, all of which we have loaded trucks before. So maybe this is the start for a great new year. We're gonna have a fantastic bee season. The bees are gonna go on a lovely little vacation. They're gonna be so happy. Yay! Whoops. Yep. We're just waiting for everybody to get here so we can start loading bees. 409 hives are going to fit on that. We'll be done. Oh man, it probably should just take us. We're just really good this year. Everything is going in our favor. Everything is looking good. Knock on wood, knock on wood. So hopefully we should get done in a few hours instead of all night. We'll check in later. We're about to have a little shenanigans happening around here. This is Matt's car, and I drove it up here today because I didn't want to drive my car. And he has, what would you call those? An addition to his
I call it a mail truck.
A mail truck.
Yeah.
So
You know, I don't think he delivers mail in this
No,
one.
he thinks it's hilarious, and so Gary has long been threatening to mark Matt's territory.
Look.
So we're turning him into bees. Oh, hey, that looks fantastic. And the shenanigans begin. Oh, I love it. Okay. Matt, I had nothing to do with that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. All right, here we are loading. We're loading it from both sides. I think we have 3 forklifts going. We're loading them up 3 pallets at a time. Got a few bees flying, but they're mostly in. It's nice. We got just a little bit more to go. So there's another forklift going from the other side. Here it comes. So then they'll raise it up, and everybody will check for stuff on the bottom, grass, spider webs, etc. They'll load it up. So they have to make sure it's all nice and even and stable. And then when we're all done, we'll put a net over the whole thing. They'll put board supports, and then we'll put a net over everything and strap it down. And the truck driver will take off for California. We've got about 12 people out here helping, working on this. Who is that? I don't know who you are. Who are you?
Tim.
Oh, hey, it's Tim, and there's Raquel. Hello. They're here for the party. All right, there's the last. We need 4 more pallets, and the whole truck is full. And then they're gonna, you can see half the truck has got netting on it. Get the netting on the other half. Smoke those girls, keep them in.
That's a good idea. I never thought of that.
Looks pretty good. All right, so they're making our final pallet here. Get it loaded up. There we go. So Nathan's picking up bees and moving them to pallets. To set. So that's one of our little trolley moving things. Go. Okay. Bye-bye, ladies. We will see you in 6 weeks. Why is it so blurry? Well, y'all, this is one thing we really hate to see. Someone came and destroyed one of our yards. You can see all the hives knocked over. We believe that the culprits got stung because it seems like they ran out of their shoes. We've got one lovely hive here, but it almost looks like they took a baseball bat to all of this stuff. There was another, these were all straight, and there was another one of these stands all the way back there. It's been drugged back there. It's unfortunate. We're here today to try and clean this up. I'm assuming they got to that hive and it lit them up and they ran. They found the culprits. They found the culprits. I'm not sure what the final judgment was or punishment, but they did find who did it. Thank heavens. So I guess we'll clean this up a little bit. Well, we got it looking a lot better. All cleaned up. All taken care of. Ready for new bees. We will rebuild. Hey y'all, so I am ending up my month doing a little tour, a little nonprofit work for our Texas Beekeepers Association. We're doing a little walkthrough for our summer clinic at the Marriott in Allen. Trying to figure out where we're going to put everybody, what we're going to do. Our theme this year is going to be honey show, but we'll still have lots of beekeeping. So it's kind of beautiful. Making lots of plans. That's how I'm rounding out my month. I hope this weather continues to stay fantastic because it's going to be a great bee season.